What's up, guys? Welcome to Volume 1 of my new show, Funky Vibes with DJ Phunk Nast-E. That would be myself. Hope you guys like the way the show looks. Basically got it formatted for a little show for you guys. Hopefully we'll come up with some more interesting topics that you guys can use in your daily travels as a DJ. For Volume 1 of the show, I would like to bring up the point of mashups, or the subject of mashups. For those of you that don't know, a mashup is a form of a remix, usually produced by a DJ or a hobbyist of some sort. Normally it's a DJ, where you take the beats of one song and mix that with the vocals of another. And that, in its most basic form, is a mashup. So basically, what's going on is guys are using, programs and whatnot to, to basically mash up certain songs. But one thing I've noticed, guys, and you're going to want to take this into account. I do like mashups. Mashups are great, and a lot of them sound really cool when they're done correctly. However, some guys, I think, are under the impression that you can take just any song, okay, and throw just any beat onto it, and as long as the beats match up with the lyrics, hey, you've got some cool shit there. Well, let me tell you, that's not the case, because there's a lot more involved in doing a mashup than just matching the beats of one song with the vocals of another. I mean, let's face it, you can't, creatively speaking, you can't just take the beats of one song, throw them with the vocals of another song, and automatically expect that to sound good. I mean, come on, let's not be ridiculous about this. Some mashups I hear are pretty good. Others are pretty bad. Some I've heard are really bad. And some of them I've even found are on websites. I'm not going to name any names or anything like that, but what a lot of you guys are leaving out is the pitch of the vocals. Because keep in mind, you're mixing the beats of one song with the vocals of another, okay? Every vocal element to a track has its own pitch, has its own key, okay? You can't just take a song in one key and throw it to the beats or instrumental of another song that's in another key. Because guess what? It's going to sound like shit. And some guys, get the track put together, and, the beats all line up fine with the vocals, but the vocals are in the wrong key. And I don't know, maybe they don't have, like, a musical ear, or they're just not realizing it, but it sounds like shit. I mean, you can't take a song with a key in the vocals and just put it with any beat. It just doesn't sound right. So I don't know if it's maybe if they don't hear that it doesn't sound correct, or they're just maybe they don't know enough about music in theory, musical theory rather, to get it straight. What you got to do, guys, you've got to transpose the vocals through, I don't care what software you use, they all do this. If you use Acid Pro, if you use Ableton, if you use Cubase, Pro Tools, you name it. Nearly all of those apps, Logic Pro, nearly all of those apps have a way to transpose or shift up or shift down the pitch. In order to make the vocals match to the beats, if they're not in the same key, you have to transpose that pitch. And when you do transpose the pitch, if you're able to transpose it up or down, if you transpose it up or down too much, it's going to sound unless you have a really, really good plug-in for this, it's just like master tempo on a CD deck. You can't go too far one way or the other without hearing artifacts. So it's the same way with transposing the pitch in these digital audio workstations. You don't want to go too far to one extreme or the other. But say you've got a vocal in the key of the key of I don't know, A. Okay, so you get the key of A, and you get the beats, and the beats are in the key of C sharp. That's probably doable. So you're only going up, a few steps there. Now, on the other hand, if you've got, a vocal in the key of A, and you've got a beat that's in like the key of like F or E flat, then you might be going a little bit far. But basically, what you want to do is you want to transpose down or up a couple half steps to get the vocal to match the beats. It's pretty important, guys, because even though it may sound good to you, if you try to play that professionally, or you try to play that to somebody that's got a musical ear, or somebody that's really well into the game and knows what they're doing, they're gonna know right away. They're gonna be like, "Huh? This, this, my ears, that doesn't sound right." So that's the main thing I've noticed in the mashups. I used to do my own remixes, quite a few of them, a while back. I haven't done any lately. Probably going to get back into the game a little bit as far as that goes. Yeah, really, really watch your keys of the songs, guys. It makes a huge difference. Something else I'd like to see guys incorporate into the remixes is to add more MIDI. Get yourself a MIDI keyboard. Get yourself some synth, software synth plugins. Mix it up a bit. You don't even have to really know how to play piano to figure out how to do a couple, little riffs and stuff, on the keys. I mean, you can figure that out. It doesn't have to be some complicated, drawn out piano thing. You can just do a couple, bars, and then you can duplicate it. You'll find that most techno songs, the chorus, it's not like that long extended of a phrase. It's just repeated over and over again. So fool around with the synths, fool around with the MIDI. I'd love to hear more remixes you guys have that incorporate all aspects of audio recording, not just taking pre-existing wave files or pre-existing loops. Hell, let's create our own beats. Fruity Loops does a great job of that. Create your own beats, create your own loops. Let's not use that wave file sample we've got of horns or whatever that we ripped off of some other track. Let's use MIDI and make our own horns, Let's get creative with it, and really mix that shit up. Okay, but that's a little bit on mashups and general remixing that I thought I'd share with you guys. If the pitch is off, the whole fucking thing is off, so really pay attention to that pitch. Some guys just totally miss it and just think that anything's going to match up. Okay, but anyway, that is the first show for you guys. We're going to have some more cool topics. I want to give a shout out to my buddy DJ Emotion. Feel free to check out his podcast. He's got a lot of cool shit going on. His podcast can be found at DJ Emotion, EMOTION.podomatic.com. And you'll also see him collaborating with me back and forth with these videos a little bit. Okay, he's giving out some cool prizes, freebies, sound effects giveaways, and I believe he also plans to give out his iPhone application, which is a cool little sampler where you can fire off samplers on your iPhone hooked to a mixer right on the fly. It's pretty cool. So check him out, and stay tuned for more videos in our new format. Okay, hope you enjoyed the first show. Thank you for watching.